Robot Ninja, and I kick ass.
What's up, nerds?
Hey, guys.
I'm Daryl. This is Annie.
Hey.
I'm the he nerd. She's the she nerd because he and she equals we.
So we're the Wieners.
And of course, Suburban Sasquatch because
He's
part of the family.
There you go.
We've tried to get rid of him. He won't fuck off, so he's part of the family.
And it's I don't know if you guys follow the weather, but here in Michigan it's kind of cold, so hence the hat.
Yeah, it's
a little chilly. Yeah.
It's like 26 degrees and snowing.
Yeah, it's gross.
Yuck.
Not a fan.
This is what I moved here for. I mean, I moved here for you. This is what I'm dealing with pretty much as soon as I get here. Mm-hmm. I got here, like 2 days later it started snowing?
Yeah.
Fun times.
It snowed and then it melted and went away and then we got more snow.
It hadn't even fully melted. Oh, no.
It did.
That's right. It melted the day, it snowed the day I was getting here.
Yeah.
Or the day before?
The day before.
It snowed the day before I got here. It was just starting to melt away. And then it snowed again. Mm-hmm. And now it hasn't even really started to melt away and it's snowing again. Thank you, Marie Calendars.
By the way, how have I not made this joke in any of the other videos before? Red room. Because I just realized. Sorry, I had to.
We are currently staying in a hotel because our place is not ready yet. So
Yet, keyword.
That's why the audio sucks. Once we get to our place, get set up, we will definitely be using a microphone because this audio is really bouncy.
Yep. It's bouncy.
But we've already been taking up almost 2 minutes of your time and we haven't talked about what we're here for yet. We just watched, it's a rewatch for me. I've seen it one other time, but it's been at least 20 years. It was her first watch. Mm-hmm. We just watched the 1989 J.R. Bookwalter film, Robot Ninja.
And I liked it a lot. I actually really, it's campy.
Oh, campy.
And I love camp.
Campy as shit, cheesy as shit.
Yep. You know it's quality when Linnea's in it. I love Linnea.
It's got Linnea Quigley.
Yep.
It's got Burt Ward. Ironically, he's not in there as Robin, but they do mention Batman.
Quite a bit, actually.
Several times. Mm-hmm. In fact, one of the characters' last names is Kane.
Yep.
After Bob Kane, the creator of Batman.
So, yeah.
But Robot Ninja is about a comic artist who has created a character called the Robot Ninja. And then there's a gang going around terrorizing the town, murdering people. And he tries to intervene once, gets the shit kicked out of him, watches 2 people get murdered, so he decides to go to his friend, who is an inventor, and have him design a Robot Ninja outfit.
His friend who's an inventor who's supposed to be German, but has a very French-Canadian accent.
Yes.
It's more like it's more less than, German-ish.
But to be fair, I mean, this was made for like $15,000 which, I mean, today that's like 50 grand, but still, it's not a lot of money. Even today, 50 grand is not a lot of money for a movie. I mean, it's great. It's higher budget than most of what I watch.
This is true.
But $50,000 is not a lot of money to make a movie. Especially since this was shot on film. Mm-hmm. And it would be easy for it to cost 10 grand just in film. But I really, really enjoyed this one. It's not going to be for everybody because it is cheesy. The acting from some of the people is not very good.
Yeah, it's not. There's a couple scenes in there. It's just like, oh, the moment when you feel embarrassed for somebody.
Yeah.
There's a couple of those.
Yeah.
But it's a fun movie though. Mm-hmm. And it's up on Tubi?
Yes, it is on Tubi. If you want to watch it, it's streaming free on Tubi as long as you don't mind ads. Mm-hmm.
Cute little dog you've got there. But hold on. In a previous life, he could have been George Washington. Nice cat. Perhaps Annie Oakley. And look at him. Why, it's Napoleon. Reincarnation. What human being was your pet in a previous lifetime? Master reincarnationist E. David Scott will tell you when you call this number. Just answer simple questions with your touch-tone phone. $1.95 per minute for entertainment only. Under 18, get permission. Call now. Learn who your pet was as a human in a previous lifetime.
Also, you can pick up the BDR, the rewritable Blu-ray. Well, it's not rewritable, but it's not printed on a pressed Blu-ray. It's this here. It's a BDR, but it is done by the director, and it's available at makeflix.com. I'll leave a link directly to the movie in the description below, so if you guys want to check it out, you can, assuming you've already watched it on Tubi and enjoyed it.
Now it makes me even happier that it came with the soundtrack, because the soundtrack is,
The
how do you say? It slaps?
That soundtrack slaps. That soundtrack slaps. It really does.
It's cool. I liked it a lot.
It's got a very
80s, like 89-ish feel to it.
Yeah.
A little metal.
Little
bit of metal.
I would say not really hair metal. More like trying to think of who, like, kind of a Metallica, early Metallica feel.
Yeah, I can get that.
Yeah, early Metallica feel. Because I want to say like a Metallica Megadeth type. Not really Slayer or Iron Maiden. It's not that heavy.
No.
But it's definitely got, it's not, and I wanted to say a hair metal, but it's harder than hair metal.
Yeah.
But it's a very 80s sound, regardless.
It's between Metallica and Poison. It's like that right in the middle.
It's metallic poisoning.
Yes, there you go.
It's got a very metallic poisoning feel to it.
Oof. But no, it's I liked it.
Yeah.
It's definitely a multi-watch movie.
If you are sensitive to the how can I say this in a way that YouTube won't demonetize it? I think if I just say it once, we should be okay. If you are sensitive to rape, there's a couple scenes of it in there.
Yeah.
So they're not super graphic, but you know what's going on. They make no qualms about what's going on. It's definitely a thing that's happened. I think once it does happen and once it's attempted.
Yes.
So yeah. So if you're super sensitive to that, just know that, like, it does happen. It's not really graphic or anything. It's not like it's I spit on your grave.
No, it's not
or
that.
Or irreversible or something like that.
Ooh, yeah, that's not.
It's nothing like that.
Nothing like that.
Nothing like that. It's. I don't want to use the word mild because how do you have a mild case of that? But the scenes are fairly tame.
Yeah.
For what they are portraying. Yeah. So.
It's like the PG-13 version of that act.
Right.
That's
it is a thing that does happen, but there's no nudity involved. But you definitely know what's happening.
But
so yeah, trigger warning for that. Yes. Oh, and we also noticed how the cops in this movie, they seem to be cops from 2020 because they just show up to a scene and start blasting. They don't identify themselves. They don't try to say stop or try to detain anybody. They just show up and start blasting.
Yep.
So I guess they are cops from 2020 in 1989. Or maybe in 1989, that's just what they did and no one cared.
Yeah, it's Ohio. I don't know. I've never been to Ohio.
Yeah,
so I don't know.
I don't know. I'll have to hit up some of my Ohio friends and ask them, be like, hey, in 1989, was it common for cops to pull up to a crime scene and just start shooting? So, yeah, I think the parts with the cops have aged pretty poorly.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I highly recommend this to the right people. If you like 80s flicks, if you like low-budget flicks, if you like cheesy movies, definitely check out Robot Ninja. It is made by J.R. Bookwalter, who's the same gentleman that brought Invader and The Dead Next Door. This was filmed in Akron, Ohio, just like those were. You'll see lots of horror posters in there from very great horror movies. Let's see, there was Dead and Buried, there was The Video Dead, there was
Monster Squad, there was Midnight Hour, which is one that not many people know about, which is an awesome movie.
Slumber Party Massacre 2.
Yep.
A personal favorite of mine. The Video Dead also is a personal favorite.
Yeah, Video Dead's up there. So there are quite a few.
Yeah.
And The Dead Next Door, Because
Well, yeah, there was
he
a
had to have
poster
a
for the
nod
Dead
to his
next
own
door.
movie.
There was
which
also
is
a
cool.
nod to Invader.
Yes. So, but
Which,
yeah,
I mean, why would you not put nods
Right.
to your own movies in there?
I would.
And he's even in it very briefly.
Mm-hmm.
He gets shot in the stomach. I didn't recognize him at first because usually when I've seen him in his older movies, he's got a mustache. And in this one, he didn't. So
Yeah.
I didn't recognize him. She even asked me later in the movie, is this him? I'm like, nope, that's not him. Because he was already dead in the movie.
Yep.
But yeah, highly recommend this to the right people. Some people, like if you like high art, if you like, highbrow, high art horror, you're not going to like this.
If you watch stuff like we do,
Oh,
Then-
highly, you're going to
yeah.
love it.
if you're fans of like the children shouldn't play with dead things kind of stuff, it's along the same vein.
It's ridiculous. It's goofy. It's surprisingly gory. I'm not saying
Yeah,
the
there's-
gore is the best quality,
No, but
but it was also made on $15,000.
it was decent gore.
Yes.
And there were a couple scenes where I actually did one of the why? No, why?
Oh, like the metal plate thing?
Yeah.
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 Ah.
and when
yeah.
when a movie makes me do that, you definitely it's good.
I believe my exact reaction was, "Oh, what the fuck?"
I think I said, "What? No, why?
Yeah, you said why. I said, "What the fuck?"
And our neighbors are probably like, "What the hell are they doing?"
I'll shut up.
Now it's your turn to blush. Look at you.
Between that and other sounds that come from here, yeah. And
Yeah,
now
my
you're
cackle. Yeah.
blushing. Anyways, guys, we do, again, to the right people, highly recommended. I forget how much this is, but
I think it was like 20 something, and it was 25 for that and the soundtrack.
okay, so it's like $20 for the movie. Anyways, that's all I got.
Yep.
That's all you got too? Okay.
That's all I got.
All right. Then until next time, we have been the Wee Nerds. Thanks for watching. Have a good day. Bye.
Story,